morning, good afternoon. Welcome into the Spurlock Center on the campus of Franklin College. My name is Jonathan Mathis, and this is Grizz TV presented by Huber Automotive Group. And today we have a doubleheader between the Franklin College Grizzlies and the Defiance College Yellow Jackets. Starting as per tradition, ladies first. Two teams looking to not only just get a win, but just get right. Both teams can view this as a get-right game. Get back on the winning track, rectify some wrongs. Both squads enter on losing streaks. Franklin is 0 for their last 4. Defiance is 0 for their last 5. They enter with the exact same amount of wins, 6. And as said, both struggling a bit of late. But you have the chance here today. For Defiance, coming off of a loss against Earlham, on Wednesday, 56-50. And for Franklin, the most recent outing against Mount St. Joseph fell 58-48. And so, with that being said, we look forward to seeing both these teams bring it out and play well. Typically they do. These are usually close contests. Franklin has won 7 of the last 8, but normally they're pretty close in scoring, single-digit margin. Franklin won earlier this year, 58-51 against Defiance on the road. The time before that, Defiance beat the Grizzlies 65-60, and so on and so forth. Typically close games between these two foes who've played each other many, many, many times. Today's starting lineups, which we have for you, we're expecting will go something like this. For Defiance, point guard, one of their point guards, leading assist player on the team, number 3, Nicole Sims, is 5'3", senior from Camden, Ohio. She averages 2.3 assists. She's shooting 2.7 points per game. With her in the backcourt is Mackenzie Cooper, number 10, 5'7", junior from Greentown, Indiana, playing back home in Indiana, averages 5.1 points per game. Taylor Steinbrenner is an excellent scoring option. She is the leading scorer for Defiance, 9.6 points per game. Co-lead in assists at 2.3. She's number 32, 5'7", senior from Beaver Creek, Ohio. Taylor Day is the other leading scorer, 8.9 points per game. Leading rebounder for the team, 5.5 rebounds per game. 5'8", number 24, grad student from West Mansfield, Ohio. And then Tegan Hunt gets the start today. His first start of the year. Number 30, 5'7", sophomore, forward from Perrysburg, Ohio. And that is how Rob Hersha will be starting, is at least Defiance today. They've jumbled up their lineups a lot and just trying to find the right combination. Hersha stepping in this year as the coach for Defiance. Great high school experience all around the Defiance area in Northwest Ohio. For the Grizzlies, Jessica Johnson in her first year with the Grizzlies will be starting thusly. From the guard spot, Taylor Cooney, number 20, 5'9", sophomore from Greensburg, Indiana. Best three-point shooter on the team, 51%. Sarah O'Day is kind of the guiding hand. A junior from Avon, 5'11", number 23, averages a team best 2.5 assists per game. Maddie Barnes, 32, 5'8", sophomore from Indianapolis, went to Speedway High School, averaging 4.9 points per game, had a game-high 7 rebounds in defeat to Mount St. Joseph last time out. And Jordan Kuhn is the leading scorer for the Grizzlies, 9.3. She's a little bit up and down. She's number 5, 5'7", from Evansville, a freshman. When she's on, and the Grizzlies desperately want that to be the case today. And last but not least, the big in the middle, number 12, C.C. Bailey, 6-footer, junior from Milan, has been incredible of late. We'll touch more on that as the game goes on, but she's the leading rebounder for Franklin at 7.6 per game and the best shooter overall, 51%. A lot of that's inside, but she's getting the work done. Something that Franklin's going to have to look out for today is turnovers have been a big problem for the Grizzlies this year. It's no other way about it. They average nearly 20 turnovers per game. Slow that down, and that'll give the Grizzlies their best chance at victory. Defiance does pretty well scoring off of turnovers. They average 16 points per game off the turnover. Defiance's problem is they have a hard time scoring. They've had a hard time putting the ball in the bucket, especially of late. They average just under 60 points per game, which is towards the bottom of the HCAC. Last time these two teams played, they really struggled. Taylor Day and Taylor Steinbrenner combined 2 for 14 from the field. Those are their two best scorers. That's not going to get it done. You can't really anticipate repeat performance like that, but if Franklin's defense can facilitate it, that would be the best. That would be the best thing in Franklin's favor. Other games going on today. It's a full slate for the HCAC. On the women's side, 2 games at 1 o'clock. This one and then number 9 Earlham and number 7 Manchester. Those numbers are their positions currently in the HCAC. Anderson and Mount St. Joseph play at 4, and then the headliner for today on the women's side, Bluffton and Hanover. Number 2 and number 3 play at 4 o'clock. Number 1, Transylvania, gets the forfeit because of Rose Holman. We'll touch on that later. Now we'll listen in on the anthem and the introductions from our PA announcer, Matt Smith.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise if you're able. Remove your hats and face the flag as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Starters are as we gave them to you, I believe, although I think One Yellow Jacket is having to wear a new number for today, and that looks like a Steinbrenner wearing number 50. Just for the different jerseys. He's got baseball jerseys today. Franklin in white, Defiance in gray, and we are underway. So Defiance enters 6 and 10. They are in 8th place in the HCAC. Franklin is 6 and 9. They are in 6th. So two teams looking, as I said, the opening to get right. And they're looking to do that against each other. As Hunt leaves it up top, around the bend it goes. Bailey deflects out of bounds. CC Bailey has been excellent this year at stealing the ball, which is not typical from the big post player, but she has been able to do just that. She's got average. She has at least a steal in 4 straight games. Down low goes Defiance. That's Taylor Day, a big threat to score, and she does so with the right hand. First 2 points of the game belong to Taylor Day. And Defiance leads, 9 minutes 20 to go here in the first. First offensive possession for the Grizzlies. Kuhn from the outside lays it up top to Barnes. Barnes back to the right wing to O'Day. Working around the perimeter, every Grizzlies touch the ball except for CC Bailey, which is where the Grizzlies might be looking to go. No, Barnes a 3, it rattles around, and the rebound is claimed by Mackenzie Cooper, the junior from Greentown, Indiana. Inside 9 minutes to go, first quarter. Cooper takes a jab step, Kuhn stays with her. Now Cooper gives some room, created some space, a deep 2 that sails wide. Rebound plucked up off the ground, and they're slicing in, but too strong was Cooper, and up and running are the Grizzlies. Kuhn handles the point. Lost the ball, almost double dribbled, but was able to hang on to it. Kuhn sails high of Barnes, and it's a turnover by the Grizzlies. Turnovers have been a problem for Franklin. Last game, they had 28 of them. Last game for Franklin had 28 of them, which was -8 in that department. So Franklin has been able to turn over their opponents, but they have also turned the ball over a lot, and you can't really afford too many of those opportunities. As Steinbrenner is able to give Defiance a 4-point lead with 8 minutes to go here in the first. Cooney. Surveys from the top of the key, just inside 8 minutes to go, first quarter. That's Barnes on the left wing, guarded by Steinbrenner, wearing a new number today. Finds Bailey, nice find. That was crafty. CC Bailey's been great of late. Last 3 games, 12.3 points per game, shooting over 56%. Rebounding margins have been phenomenal. Over the last 7 games, she's averaged nearly 10 rebounds per game. 9.6 is that mark. Trying to draw the charge and taking it. Right to the chest was Kuhn. And Franklin's going to have a chance to tie this thing up. That foul, first of the game, was on Taylor Day. And that is one of the young ladies, if you can get her in foul trouble from the Franklin perspective, that would be huge because Day can put it up. She is not the leading scorer, but she's right there. Defiance has had trouble scoring the ball, but when they're right, they can be very true, very accurate, and put the points up. A little helter-skelter possession there by the Grizzlies, but O'Day steals it right back. Here's Kuhn. 6 minutes, 45 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 2-point game. Kuhn lobs it to Bailey, but had too much oomph on the alley, and it sails out of bounds, and it's a turnover again for Franklin. Their third here in the first 4 minutes. So it's Nicole Sims, senior from Camden, Ohio, checks it over to Steinbrenner. Down low to Day, backs down Bailey, takes on CC, goes up strong, and got the nice roll. Taylor Day's got 4 points, 4 of the 6 for Defiance, with 6 minutes, 15 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Kuhn took her eye off the ball for a moment there, but recovered. It's Back to Jordan Kuhn. Looks to Cooney in the teeth of that zone defense. Baseline J from O'Day, a little long. Steinbrenner the rebound. And Sims surveys her options. She goes to Tegan Hunt, who glances a three off the back of the rim. It was a good look. Fell down errantly. And a couple subs in for Defiance. They sub liberally. Kylie Brinkman, a junior from Ohio, is in, number 14. And Calista Friday, a freshman from Woodsfield, Ohio, number 4, is subbed in. Franklin has countered with one of their hotter hands, Georgia Hanauer. Sophomore from Hartford City, Indiana, has been shooting great, especially from distance. So expect to see Hanauer put up a few shots. Much smaller lineup. Bailey's off the floor. Tallest player on the floor looks to be Day, who's 5'8". Barnes misses from the corner. 4-point lead for Defiance. 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go, first quarter. Sims shadowed by O'Day. Checked down by Friday. Here is Day. Taylor Day leaves it outside. Working it around Brinkman. Now Steinbrenner. Almost stolen. Sarah O'Day got a deflection, and then the ball was kicked. Almost like in soccer, you kick the ball right to your hand. 5 minutes and 1 second to go, first quarter. 20 seconds on the shot clock, which is reset. Triggering will be Sims. O's up top, Steinbrenner steps back for three. It's online, but a little short. Bounced off the front of the rim into the waiting arms of Kuhn. She has Cooney towards her right. Cooney, that could have been a catch and release three. Instead, Hanauer, nice backdoor cut by Georgia Hanauer. And that's her first 2 points of the game, and it's a 2-point game here in this first quarter. 4 minutes, 38 on the clock. Friday, Taylor Day. All Day, got it. 6 points for Taylor Day. And she started out strong. She had a game-high 9 last time out in defeat against Earlham. Kuhn unfurls a three and swishes it. 8-7, 4 minutes, 10 seconds to play, first quarter. Here's Taylor Day, top of the key. Looks for a cutting Steinbrenner, but couldn't get it to her. Thought better of it. Now able to find Brinkman, who left outside, but Sims traveled. Third turnover of the game for Defiance. 3 by Franklin. Several subs in and out. And timeout on the floor. 3 minutes, 56 seconds to play here in the first quarter on Grizz TV, presented by Hubler Automotive Group. Minutes and 56 seconds remain first quarter. Close game. 15 points scored. Divided as evenly as it could. Defiance has led the entire way so far. Jordan Kuhn running the point for the Grizzlies. Feeds it inside, and that one was closed off well by the top two of the Defiance zone. Sarah O'Day. A little confused. Nice having a couple days in the game. Taylor Day, Sarah O'Day, Friday. This is Kuhn. Hanauer on the wing, looking down to Jasmine Walker, who goes up strong, not able to get it to go. And coming out with it is Friday. 3:25 on the clock. Brinkman. Over to the side and deflected away by Kuhn, who showed nice agility, jogging a couple steps in the bleachers. 3:19 on the clock. Newly into the game, Addie Allen from Wapakoneta, Ohio. Wears number 12 in gray. Friday. Up top, surveying everything, is Lauren Criblet, who's one of the 6th men on the team. 6 seconds to shoot. It's Taylor Day, who is on the mark again. 8-point first quarter for Taylor Day. And she keeps this up. She's going to have career numbers. Hanauer feeds it into Walker. Walker up top to Cooney. Back to Hanauer. 3-ball rattled home. 5 points for Georgia Hanauer off the bench, and she ties the game up at 10. First time we've been tied up in some time. That was 0-0. That didn't really even count. 2:30 now on the clock. Here's Taylor Day taking on Sarah O'Day. Leaves it outside to Allen. Around the bend to Friday. A 3 on the way. It's down and out. Walker the rebound. And now Sarah O'Day brings it up for the Grizzlies. Slipping through the lane. Right hand. That made it look easy. Sarah O'Day, minutes leader for the Grizzlies, can put it up on occasion. She had a game recently against Anderson 4 games ago. She had 21 points on 5 of 8 3-point shooting. So Sarah O'Day, she can pile it on. Criblet feeds it outside. Where will Defiance go? 5 seconds for them on the shot clock. It's Taylor Day from 3. Finally, she misses one off the heel of the rim. Friday mops it up. Brinkman misses. It's a caromed rebound off Walker into the arms of Kuhn. And Franklin, with 90 seconds to go in the first quarter, have a 2-point lead and looking for more. Sarah O'Day through the lane, skips it over. Cooney, a 3, good! The Franklin 3-point shooting has been outstanding this first quarter. It's all come of late. 3 of 5 are the Grizzlies from 3, and they have a 5-point lead with a $1:08 to go in the first quarter. Taylor Day feeds it back out to Addie Allen. Criblet to Day. Taylor Day into the lane, a pirouette off the rim, no good. Sarah Day the rebound. 53 seconds to go first quarter. Here's Cooney, who just hit the 3. O'Day feeds it over to Kuhn. She dials up 3. Cannot connect. Walker gets the rebound and the putback. Franklin on a huge run here. A 9-point run. Actually, 8-point run here to close out this first quarter. There's 32 seconds left in it. As Hanauer tried to take a swipe at the ball, Friday was dribbling. That 3 missed by Criblet. And now shot clock will be a non-factor with 22 seconds to go. Franklin by 7. Hanauer pirouetting through the lane. Can't get it to go. Walker follows it up, and she has 4 points. 12 seconds left, first quarter, 9-point lead for Franklin. The biggest by either team, and it's on a significant Grizzly run here the final 2.5 minutes. Addie Allen to answer, no, it's sailed, and Franklin closes out the first quarter blisteringly strong. They lead 19-10 on Grizz TV, presented by Hubler Automotive Group. Second quarter about to begin from the Spurlock Center here on the campus of Franklin College. I'm Jonathan Mathis. Thanks for joining us here on Grizz TV, spending part of your Saturday with us watching what could be, well, it is. It's a doubleheader between Franklin and Defiance. Ladies first. Franklin's team is leading 19-10. The men's teams play afterwards. Approximate start time, 3 o'clock. And at the pace this game's going, we'll be hitting right at 3. There was one foul called in that first quarter. Very cleanly played game, hard-fought game. Franklin shot the ball phenomenally, and there's a travel by Taylor Day. Rob Hersha, the head coach for Defiance, begging for a foul call. But the whistle from our referee of the travels supplanted that. New face in for Franklin, that's Lauren Bates, the freshman from Anderson, Indiana. Scored in 3 straight games, and she's had a couple outings so far this year against Olivet earlier this year and Eureka a few weeks ago, where she had 15 points. So that young lady right there, Lauren Bates, she can put up some big numbers. The trick for both these teams is avoiding those turnovers and putting some consistency with the scoring. So the 5 for Franklin are Lauren Bates, Cece Bailey, Taylor Cooney, Maddie Barnes, and Sarah O'Day. For Defiance, Allie Mowen has just subbed in for the first time. Nicole Sims is running the point. That's Taylor Day. Taylor Steinbrenner is over to the right, and Mackenzie Cooper is to the left. Here's Steinbrenner. A minute 20 gone here in the second quarter, and the pass was behind Nicole Sims, and going the other way is Bates, who's fouled by Mackenzie Cooper. First foul on Cooper, first foul on Defiance, and our first free throws are upcoming. Bates is 68% from the free throw line this season and makes the first. Franklin got a 10-point lead. And an 11-point lead as Bates is pure on both of them. Last time these two teams played earlier this year, Lauren Bates had a phenomenal game, 12 points, 12 rebounds. 2 Grizzlies had 12 rebounds in that game as that shot misses off the heel of the rim. A couple players crashed to the floor. A jump ball called. It will stay with Defiance. 8 minutes, 23 seconds on the clock. But Bates had 12 rebounds, go with her 12 points. And Taylor Cooney had 12 rebounds to go with 13 from the field. 8:23 to go. Sims, nice cut right down the middle, drawing the foul of Steinbrenner. I think that's on Barnes. It is. First foul of the game on the Grizzlies. And committed by Maddie Barnes. That will send Taylor Steinbrenner to the line, where she's shooting 76% on the season and makes the first. And that finally ends a long scoring drought. Franklin had been on a 14-0 run for almost 5 minutes before Steinbrenner made those 2 free throws. She has 4 points. Bates. Up top to Cooney. Off the screen from O'Day. O'Day is open for a moment at the top. It was covered up well by Sims. Barnes misses from the corner. Bates inside, goes up strong through the long arms. And then it's reset. Sarah O'Day drives it in on the reverse and scores. 4 for Sarah O'Day. 11-point lead reestablished by the Grizzlies. 7 minutes, 44 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Sims had it deflected, stolen away by O'Day. She's had very lively hands and very sticky fingers here in the opening of this game. 7:28 to go in the first half. Cooney. Cooney's hit a 3, but relatively quiet. Franklin very patient, working with the zone, trying to find a good look. Bates almost traveled. Now here's Cooney. Barnes from the right wing. Cooney drives in, left-handed, off the glass, and fouled. An offensive foul, and that's on Taylor Cooney, her first. So 2 total fouls committed by Franklin in this first half. 2 total fouls committed by Defiance in the first half. Franklin's both came here in the second. Defiance spread theirs out. Down 11. Defiance works their offense. Taylor Day misses a 3. Soaring for the rebound is Cooper. She goes right back up, couldn't get it around, and here's Maddie Barnes. Maddie in transition, slows it down. The half-court set for the Grizzlies. Not really looking to out and run so far this game. Been very patient, working their half-court offense, and it's been working. But a 3-second violation is going to turn the ball right back to Defiance. 7th turnover of the game by the Grizzlies, 7 by Defiance. So turnovers continue to be a bit of a problem, and a timeout called by Rob Hersha of Defiance. 6 minutes, 36 seconds to go in the second quarter here on Grizz TV, presented by Hubler Automotive Group. Back underway, 6 minutes, 35 seconds to go in the first half. Nicole Sims running the point. Steinbrenner. Taylor Day. Trying to work down CC Bailey. Hard to move CC. He's got the height advantage. Ball deflected away from Steinbrenner by Maddie Barnes. Kuhn has it almost stolen back, and Nicole Sims picked her pocket. Sims in transition now. Skipped up to Mowen. Top of the key, Taylor Day. Fires a 2 and swished it. Game high 10 points for Taylor Day. And we still got 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first half. She has been averaging, Taylor Day, 8.9 points per game. Kuhn looks inside to Bailey. Took her a little too deep. She has to feed it back out to Lauren Bates. Barnes in the corner, Bates up top. Changing the play, it's back to Bailey. The pass a little bit behind her by Cooney. Bates takes it right back. She's got to hurry. Open 3, air mailed it. And then Defiance will inbound, down 9.
Substitution for the Yellow Jackets, number 0,
Eliza Clark has subbed in, number 0. Her first appearance, a junior from Indianapolis. Went to Lawrence Central High School on the north side. Plays volleyball at Defiance. Transferred in from Bethany, where she did track and volleyball. It's number 0 in gray. There she is with the ball. Mowen into the corner to Cooper. Cooper sizing up her options. Taylor Day down the middle, tried to scoop it under Bailey, couldn't get it to go. 5 minutes and 5 seconds to play for second quarter. Sarah O'Day. Now here's Barnes. Hanauer has an open window for a 3, passes it to O'Day instead. And another 3-second violation on CC Bailey. That's the second time she's been called for that. And it's another turnover. Or if it wasn't Bailey, it was another Grizzly, but 3 seconds on Franklin. Second time this happened this quarter. 4:45 to go, second quarter. Ball left a little bit behind Cooper. Now it's Mowen on the right side. A deep 2 from Clark that rattles out somehow. Hanauer seizes the rebound. Here's O'Day. Maddie Barnes. Kuhn. O'Day. Kuhn's looking for Bailey, and the ball is kicked. 4 minutes, 17 left in the second quarter.
Substitution for the Grizzlies, number 33,
Jasmine Walker subs in for Bailey. Defiance committed to their zone so far today. Franklin has been able to shoot over it at times, like right now. Georgia Hanauer. Second made three of the game for her. She is now 2 for 3 from deep. The lead is 12. Taylor Day through the lane, right hand, couldn't get it to go. Walker mopped up the rebound. That's her 4th rebound of the afternoon. Hanauer inside, too far in front of Walker, and it was stolen back by Cooper. In transitions, Mowen. Now Nicole Sims, but she mishandled it. Day picks up another turnover, or picked up the steal. Right hand too strong into the waiting arms of Mowen. Now Sims bullets the pass into the corner. That's Cooper, a 3, a little off the mark. And Barnes has the ball. 3 minutes, 15 seconds to go, second quarter. Franklin by 12. Barnes skips it over to O'Day, wasn't looking to shoot. Kuhn from the very top. Now Barnes looks inside to Walker. That's deflected and taken away by Mackenzie Cooper. I'll tell you, Defiance has been able to generate the turnovers. That's number 12 of the day. That pass took Day too far down. She tried to save it, and it was right to Walker. Now the pace slows for a moment with 2:45 to go here in the second quarter. Maddie Barnes sizes up Mowen. Asking for movement. Hanauer creeps up, gets into the teeth of the defense. Down low, Walker, and it's good. Jasmine Walker has 6 points. She's 1 away for her season high of 7. And there's 2 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the second. A deep 2, toe over the line, no good. Tracked down by Kuhn. She beat Taylor Day to the ball, but it was off of Kuhn, wasn't able to control it. And now subs aplenty. Callista Friday has subbed in, as has Zadra King for Defiance. Cooney's back in for Franklin. After multiple substitutions, 2 minutes, 18 seconds to go, second quarter. Catch and release, 2. That's down and out. Man, there's a lid on that basket for Defiance. They're 1 for 11 from the field here in the second quarter. Nice play there. Clark off the steal. It was deflected to her and it's out of bounds. Altered maybe by Sarah O'Day. And 2 minutes and 4 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Maybe Defiance can get some points here. They've got 4 points in the quarter. And they are 1 for 11 from the field. They just can't find a way to get the lid off the basket. Hanauer gets the floor. Sims flips it out. Here's Friday. Sims unfurls a 3 that's well short. Kuhn the rebound and bumped by Clark. Second foul of the quarter on Defiance. First on Eliza Clark. You're not going to beat Clark down the court. She's very fast track athlete at Lawrence Central High School here in Indianapolis. And play back in Indy, or the greater Indianapolis area here today. 1:40 to go in the second quarter. It's a 3 from Kuhn that hit the side of the backboard. 2 Walker, 1 dribble, 1 pivot, and just like that, Jasmine Walker has a new season high 8-point first half by Jasmine Walker. And then a travel by Cooper, who's pleading her case to no avail. Ursha echoes her challenge, saying she never really had the ball. How could you travel if you didn't have it? But be that as it may, it's Franklin basketball. Grizzlies by 16. 1:15 to go in the first half. Kuhn had an open look at 3. Goes to Walker, who's been the hot hand this quarter. That was played back outside into Walker. Up she goes. A ricochet off the rim. By the way, in the game, Balin Clendenin, the freshman from Greenwood, Indiana, number 25 in white for Franklin. Here's Clark. Hands off to Friday. Inside, the pivot, and no good. Shot a little off by Zadria King. Glendenin feeds it to Cooney. Here's Sarah O'Day, 42 seconds to go in the quarter. 3 on the way, it's perfect by Jordan Coon. She has 6. Underneath, not enough on it by Zadaria King, and here comes Franklin looking to extend their biggest lead of the game. Thinking about it, putting it on the floor was Clendenin. Now it is O'Day. 16 seconds to go in the half. Franklin can hold for the last shot. They shoot it from the corner, and hitting the 3 is Baylin Clendenin. She's a 50% three-point shooter. She was 2 for 4 before that. Now she's 3 for 5. Here is King down and out, and that sums up the quarter. 4 points total for Defiance as Franklin outshoots Defiance in the quarter 46% to 7%. Defiance was 1 for 15 in the second. And we go to halftime. Franklin with a big lead, 36 to 14 here on Grizz TV, presented by Hubler Automotive Group. Alrighty, folks, after that halftime delay, we've got 1:10 before the second half begins. Franklin leads 36 to 14 here at the Spurlock Center on the campus of Franklin College, which you're watching live on Grizz TV, presented by Huber Automotive Group. Unless you're watching on delay, well then, hey, welcome. Happy to have you with us. Better late than never. Scores from around the HCAC on the men's side. There was one game that tipped off when this one did, and at the conclusion of the first half, Transylvania and Rose Holman are tied at 30. Rose Holman was third in the HCAC. Transylvania was in sixth place. That game could go either way. On the women's side, the other game that tipped off when ours did is getting ready for the second half to begin. Manchester, who is 6-9, and in seventh place is leading ninth place Earlham, who has 24 points, 35-24 over there up in Manchester. Cool little tidbit from the both Defiance and the HCAC world. Kind of an interesting. You wouldn't typically expect this type of turn of events, but the athletic director for Defiance left for a really good reason. His baseball coach, Derek Woolley, and he has now accepted a job as a coach in the minor league system for the New York Yankees. So that went down just a couple days ago, 2 days ago. But Defiance will be looking, they'll be having to juggle that, finding a new baseball coach, new athletic director. But Derek Woodley will be minor league constructor coach in their organization, help out on one of those teams, and that's very neat for Derek. Down low is Franklin's C.C. Bailey, who misses. Rebound claimed by Mackenzie Cooper. Up the floor in a flash, deflected away by Cooney, and then a tip by Addie Allen, and it will be an inbound for Defiance here, 30 seconds into the second half. Defiance, definitely hard to, there's a turnover right off the inbound. That's not ideal. Coon to Cooney, right hand good. That's 5 points now for Cooney. And we'll see what Defiance can do. They're shooting, and that from that second quarter left a lot to be desired, and this ball's deflected, kicked. So we'll stay with the Yellow Jackets. Triggering in Sims. That's Steinbrenner wearing number 50 today. Deflected by Bailey off the rim, and then Taylor Day now has a dozen. By far and away the leading scorer for Defiance. She has 12 of the Yellow Jackets, 16 points. Here's a steal the other way. It's Cooper. Slows it down for Steinbrenner, who has yet to, speaking of the Yankees, but she has yet to score in this game. Here's a two, it's no good. Good luck there. Sarah O'Day up to Jordan Kuhn. Now Barnes. Franklin playing with a 22-point lead here, 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Kuhn into the lane, leaves it out to Barnes. Barnes replaces her, finds Sarah O'Day, a three on the way. It's a little bit long and into the waiting arms of Addie Allen, the freshman, who is coached by her dad her dad was a basketball coach at Wapakoneta High School for 14 years, and Allen continuing on that family legacy. Imagine how much coaching she got growing up. Blocked by the rim was Taylor Day. She's fighting for the ball, and Barnes comes up with it. 7:44 to go, third quarter. Cooney slows the pace down. Bailey's lurking to set a screen. There it is. Cooney picked up her dribble, finds Maddie Barnes in the corner, who's just put her three a little too long. And up with it is Sims. Allen fires a three and left it short, a glancing blow off the front. 7 minutes, 18 seconds to go, third quarter. Cooney, shadowed by Taylor Day, gives it to Sarah O'Day. Here's Bailey. And a charge on Bailey. to the delight of the referees in purple who made the trip. First foul on Bailey, first foul on the Grizzlies in a very low foul accumulating game. Here's Cooper. Off the handoff from Day. Wisely drove, took the contact, and will go to the line. Jordan Kuhn just committed her first personal foul. Cooper on the season is 79% from the free throw line. 15 of 19. She has yet to score today. Good on the first. And the second is good as well. Just like that, Defiance has equaled their scoring output from the second quarter. With 4 points here, they still trail by 20. Franklin hasn't really got it going yet. They hit a 3, they hit a 2, but they haven't scored much here in the third quarter either. Sarah Day skips it inside to Bailey, and then she's fouled. And that is on Taylor Day, her second. And no one's anywhere close to shooting bonuses yet. Off the inbound, Sarah O'Day slips around a couple defenders and will go to the line. After hitting the deuce, she'll have a chance to add one. Foul on Cooper, her second. Sarah O'Day misses the free throw. Bailey gets the rebound. This could turn out even more golden for Franklin. However, the shot clock didn't reset, didn't start. So we'll hold that back and have to restart things. Possession was shaping up nicely for Jessica Johnson's Franklin Grizzlies, but the shot clock didn't start. Defiance takes advantage of it and takes a sub. Tegan Hunt is in, and now the Grizzlies will inbound. Cooney gets it into Kuhn. Grizzlies go around the bend, and then an illegal screen on Maddie Barnes.
Grizzlies, number 32, Maddie Barnes, her second, team's third.
So working the ball in, Addie Allen running the point. Trailing 40-18. Inside Cooper, off the glass and in. The bank open here on Saturday. And she has her 4th point of this quarter and of the game. 20-point game. Inside 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Barnes up strong. Couldn't get it to go. Didn't have enough oomph on the shot. And in transitions, it's Nicole Sims. Taylor Day. Hunt. Into the corner to Allen. And kicked it off bounced it off the shoe of Taylor Cooney. Almost wholesale subs coming in for the Grizzlies. We're seeing Kate Breeden for the first time. Georgia Hanauer subs back in, and then also first appearance of the day by Camille Perry, a freshman from Speedway. Underneath, Taylor Day created some space and has her 14th point of the contest, which is the high water mark for anyone playing in today's game. The margin has been trimmed to 18, 5 minutes, 24 seconds to go, third quarter. O'Day, backdoor cut. Kuhn was trying to feed it to Breeden. She's a little out of position and just too much in too tight a spot. Taylor Day, right where she's been operating great today, and is fouled by Hanauer. 2 free throws coming up. Or the foul's not on Hanauer, it's on Kate Breeden. That's the 4th on the Grizzlies of the quarter, the first on Breeden. And Taylor Day goes to the line, looking for 2 more on the season. She's shooting 65%. Got the first. got the second. 16 for Taylor Day. She has scored 2/3 of Defiance's points so far this afternoon. 4 minutes, 45 seconds. Sarah O'Day misses, puts it back up, put it back up again, and it's cleaned up by Taylor Day. She's been everything for Defiance today. Takes it into the lane, up strong and in. 18 for Taylor Day, 8 of them here in the third quarter. And the Yellow Jackets are on a run here. And with a timeout on the floor, 4 minutes, 32 seconds to go, third quarter, Franklin leads 40-26. Resuming play, 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Perry into the corner to Hanauer, looking to end this Defiance run, and the scoreless drought continues for the Grizzlies, which is now stretched for some time. Over 2 minutes, Franklin's been scoreless from the field. Taylor Day is the inverse of that. She's been scoring everything the last 2 minutes, and she's going to the line again. The foul is on Breeden, who had just had palms extended. What do you do? Season high for Taylor Day was 15. She's blown past that. She is closing in on her career high, which was 22. Makes the first. No one coming. She has 19. Just a great offensive performance by Day so far. 19 points, 8 of 15 from the field. And now 4 for 4 from the free throw line. There's 3 rebounds, a steal. Turned it over 3 times, but nobody's perfect. And Taylor Day has carved back into this deficit. It's just a 12-point game. Franklin had a lead of over 20 when the quarter, early in the quarter. And then another 3-second violation. CeCe Bailey visibly frustrated. And a timeout here. 3:49 to go here in the third quarter on Grizz TV, presented by Huber Automotive Group. Defiance has made a huge dent in it. Can they continue it? minutes, 49 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Defiance on a run. They can trim it to 10 or even single digits with their possession here. They go for 2 and they hit. That's Cooper. She now has 6. All 6 of her points coming here in the third quarter, and Defiance is running away with it here in the third. Here's a deep 2. That's no good by Cooney. And the drought continues for Franklin, now over 3 minutes scoreless by the Grizzlies. And the Yellow Jackets have been they're on a 12-0 run. They have not let that opportunity go to waste. Shot faking was Hunt. It's Allen. They're looking for Day, who's been the hot hand all game for them. Here's a 3 on the way by Cooper. That's no good. Tracked down by Hanauer, who is fouled. It's on Addie Allen, her first. That's the third on the Yellow Jackets. 2 minutes, 56 seconds to go, third quarter. 10-point game. Franklin had as big a lead as 24. That was 30 seconds into this quarter. And since then, the lead has gone from 24 down to 10. 14-0 run by Defiance. And that ball turned over. Who's it off of? It's off of Jordan Kuhn, ultimately. And Defiance can keep this run going. Barnes in for Hanauer. So it's Barnes, Cooney, Bailey, Kuhn, and Sarah O'Day for the Grizzlies. Sims, Day, Hunt, Allen, and Cooper are the 5 that have been working for Defiance, and it's still them. 2:25 to go in the quarter. Here's a 3 by Cooper. Glancing off the front. Kuhn gets the rebound off the floor. Here's Maddie Barnes. Barnes into the corner. Sarah O'Day in those Easter egg blue shoes. Feeds it to Kuhn. Kuhn trying to work off, create some space in the lane. Finally gets a bucket to go. That's 8 for Jordan Kuhn. And that is a over 4-minute long scoreless stretch for the Grizzlies. Taylor Day got some leverage. Right hand, eye off the glass, no good. CeCe Bailey snags the rebound, her 6th of the game. Franklin with finally some momentum. Sarah O'Day a 3, airmailed it. Sailed long, and it stays with the Grizzlies. 3 minutes, 37 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And Franklin, although having as big a lead as 24, not pretty close to being able to survive this surge by Defiance and take the fight to the fourth. Allen takes a seat. Mowen subs in. Bailey had to lasso that ball down. Gets it back in the post, trying to muscle through the defender, could not do it. Hanging tough there was Cooper. 3 on the way by Cooney, no good. Bailey tracked down the rebound, but then fouls a Yellow Jacket. Second foul of the game on Bailey. Free throws coming up for Defiance. They'll send Addie Allen to the line. She's 3 for 3 from the free throw line this season. She has yet to score today. And it swivels out. Got the second. First point of the contest for Addie Allen. 80 seconds to go, third quarter. 11-point lead for the Grizzlies. Here's Barnes, left side. Bailey's weaving into position. She goes up top to Sarah O'Day. Now it's Cooney. Up top. Kuhn passes up an open look at a 3. Goes to Barnes. Here's O'Day. Some congestion in the middle of the paint. Sarah O'Day steps back. That would have been a very deep 2. 6 seconds to shoot on the shot clock. Bailey rolls around the top. She runs through a couple players, including Sims and Kuhn. And here's Sims with the ball. Day. Shovel hands it off to Cooper. Back to Taylor Day. She's in her workhouse here underneath and up high off the glass. No good. Day slow to get up. It's 5 on 4 at the moment for Franklin. Cooney over to Barnes. Now Taylor Day in position. Jordan Kuhn in the corner for three. Got it! 11 for Jordan Kuhn. 14-point lead for Franklin with 19 seconds to go here in the third. Taylor Day through the lane, left hand fouled by Bailey. That's CC's third. 10.9 seconds remain here in the third quarter. Walker has subbed back in. And Day will shoot a pair. Got the first. .22 for Taylor Day through three quarters. A 12-point third quarter for the grad student. All the way is Kuhn, who draws some foul on Sims, who's curious about what the ruling could have been. But it's Kuhn going to the line. Jordan Kuhn shooting 71% from the free throw line on the season. Good on the first. A dozen for Jordan Kuhn. That's the most for any of the Grizzlies. 4.7 seconds remain in the third quarter. And Kuhn is pure on both of them. 13 for Kuhn. 4 seconds to go. Here's Cooper on time, online, and banks it in. A 9-point quarter by Cooper trims the deficit to 11 as we go to the fourth on Grizz TV, presented by Huber Automotive Group. Welcome to the fourth quarter here on Grizz TV, presented by Huber Automotive Group. Defiance was on a mighty run there in the third. They shot 43% from the field in the third quarter. Scored 22 points, outscored Franklin 22 to 11. So a whistle to begin this third quarter, and since first foul on Sarah O'Day, that sends Taylor Day back to the free throw line, where she is going to have a career high points right about next free throw. Missed her first one in the game. She's now 6 for 7 from the line. And there it is, the new career high for Taylor Day. 23 points. A 10-point game. This was feeling like a blowout at halftime. But Defiance has cut away mightily at the deficit. Now Walker, she had a great first half, one strong dribble, and she has 10. New career high for Jasmine Walker. Her previous, or season high, she's 2 away from a career high. Here's Brinkman. Taylor Day. 9 minutes, 10 seconds to go, fourth quarter. Brinkman, baseline, up with the right hand, not able to get it to go. It stays with Defiance. Here's the inbound from Sims. Cooper. Into the corner. Taylor Day hoists up a 3. Missed it a little long off the heel of the rim. Rebound Barnes, and she's bumped by Brinkman, and that's the first foul on Kylie Brinkman. First on Defiance of this fourth quarter. 8 minutes, 55 seconds to go. Cooney, 5 points today. Below her average, averaging 8.9, and that ball's kicked. And we'll stay with the Grizzlies. 8 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the game. 20, a full regular shot clock. Here's Sarah O'Day. Cooney. Barnes. Kuhn. Looks inside for Walker. Is able to feed it to her. Jasmine Walker's fouled on the way up. And if that's on Taylor Day, it's her third. And it is.
Fellas on the Yellow Jackets, number 24, Taylor Day, her third, team second.
Sends Jasmine Walker to the line, where she's 25% for the season. The sophomore from Jeffersonville misses the first. 8:34 to go in the game. Franklin's got a 12-point lead. Missed the second as well. Empty possession for the Grizzlies. Clock's a running, 8:30 to go. Day from the top. Walker trying to hang with her and doing an admirable job, actually very good. Cooper from the corner, a deep 2, no good. Walker mops up the rebound. She's had a wonderful game so far. Jasmine Walker, 10 points. 5, now 6 rebounds. Cooney, weave through, hit the brakes. There's 8 minutes to go in the contest. Barnes from the corner, looking for Walker. They get it to her. Jasmine takes a hard bump from Day. Feeds it back out to Cooney. Around the bend, into the corner. Kuhn creates some space from the conference logo. Rattles in the jumper. 15 for Jordan Kuhn. 7:40 to go here in the fourth. Inside to Cooper. Step back Jay. A little long off the back of the rim. O'Day has the rebound. 51-37. 7 minutes, 25 seconds to go in the fourth. Barnes up top to O'Day. She weaves through the lane and traveled. A couple steps there. The referee said. Hanauer and Lauren Bates back in for Walker and O'Day. 7 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the game. Franklin with a 14-point lead. So far, Franklin, they gave some ground, but they've weathered the charge from Defiance. And we'll see if Defiance can make further dents. Here's Taylor Day, who has been dominant today. 25 for Taylor. Inside 7 to play in the game. The margin's 12. Bates. Hanauer from the top. Got it! Not a crushing 3, but it feels with more weight than most. 54-39. 6:35 to go in the game. Nice drive by Cooper and a delayed foul on Jordan Kuhn. That is her second. Second on the Grizzlies here in the quarter. 6 minutes, 32 seconds to go.
Shooting 2 for the Yellow Jackets, number 10, Mackenzie Cooper.
Cooper to the line. She is 2 for 2 today, has 7 rebounds, 9 points. Gets the first. A really strong third quarter. Now she has 10. The second is no good, and it's off of Hanauer.
Substitution for the Yellow Jackets, number 4, Kalista Frogman.
So Sims will inbound, 6:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. And a timeout taken by Sims with a 5-second clock dwindling. 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Fourth quarter, Franklin leads by 14 on Grizz TV, presented by Hubler Automotive Group. Return to action, 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Franklin leads by 14. That's Taylor Day. Works in the paint again, can't get it to go. It's off of Friday. Came in trying to recover it. Said earlier in the game that last time these two teams played, Day had an off shooting night. She was 1 for 8, and that wasn't likely. Steinbrenner also had an off night, 1 for 6. Steinbrenner's 1 for 4 today for 2 points, but Day has lit it up. 6 minutes to go in the game. Hanauer over to Kuhn. Drives on past Sims, up too strong over the rims. Hanauer surges in, gets the ball back, and here's Kuhn, 3-ball corner pocket, no good. Tipped out by Bates. Kuhn hits the floor first, flips it up to Hanauer. Timeout called by Jessica Johnson with 5 minutes, 46 seconds to go. It's a 30-second timeout, which will let us talk about what's coming up later. Technically at 3 o'clock, I guess it wouldn't be before 3 o'clock. A long break between these two games. But at 3, the men's teams will play, Defiance and Franklin. Franklin is second place in the HCAC and has a wonderful defense. They're number 1 overall in scoring defense, number 1 overall in three-point shooting defense, number 1 overall in field goal percentage defense, actually number 2 in scoring defense in the conference. Point being, Franklin's defense is really good. Now, Defiance offense is outstanding. They can score with the best of them. Got one of the best players in the conference in Morel Jordan, who has a conference best 20.1 points per game. So it'll be some great offense for some great defense coming up at 3 o'clock here on Grizz TV, presented by Hubler Automotive Group. Hope you'll join us for that. Kuhn from the top of the key, backs down Sims into the lane. Underneath the Hanauer, crafty pass from Kuhn. Hanauer couldn't finish it off, and it's off Bates, out of bounds. 5 minutes, 34 seconds to play in the contest. Cooper in for Sims. Everyone else stays the same. Friday brings it up. Friday still 20 seconds on the shot clock. 5:20 on the game clock. Down low, backdoor, reverse, yes, from Cooper. Crafty by the Yellow Jackets. 12 points for Cooper, and it's a 12-point game. 5 minutes, 7 seconds to play. Kuhn, the step back J was not there. She passed it to Hanauer, back down to Kuhn. It's deflected off of Cooper, and Franklin will keep the ball. 4 minutes, 57 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Franklin leading by a dozen. Getting it in, Cooney finds Kuhn. Bates. 2-point effort by Lauren Bates, continuing her stretch. She's now scored in 4 straight games. She misses there, though. Transition for Defiance. Here's Allen. Friday into the corner. Tegan Hunt misses a 3. Day gets the rebound and is pushed by Hanauer. It's her first.
Number 22, Georgia Hanauer, her first. Team's third. And for the Grizzlies, number 23, Sarah O'Day. And number 33, Jasmine Walker.
Jasmine Walker and Sarah O'Day sub back in. Hanauer sits for the Grizzlies. 4 minutes, 35 seconds to go. Hunt gets it into Taylor Day, pops a shot, rattles it in. 27 for Taylor Day. It's an outstanding shooting performance by Taylor. Now O'Day. Underneath, backdoor, Barnes trying to flick it away, stolen away by Taylor Day. Second steal of the game by Day. Barnes hanging with her, trying to make up for it, and a steal by Sarah O'Day, who has eyes in the side of her head. 4 minutes to go. Franklin just being able to keep Defiance at distance. It's a 10-point margin. The Yellow Jackets haven't been able to get closer than that. Here's Kuhn, a jumper. It's off the heel of the rim, falls down to Walker's waiting arms, who rolls it in. 12 for Jasmine Walker. Great work off the bench for her. Step back 2 and a foul on Sarah O'Day. O'Day's asking for a flop. That's 4 now on O'Day. Say it was on the land, not on the shot. And the inbound's going to be Tegan Hunt with 3 minutes and 34 seconds. Frozen on that fourth quarter scoreboard here in the Spurlock Center. Passes errant. Miscommunication between Tegan Hunt and Taylor Day. So a foul there on Sarah O'Day, but it doesn't hurt the Grizzlies. 3 minutes, 32 seconds now frozen on that fourth quarter scoreboard. Cooney. Kuhn. And a foul called. And that is the 4th on Taylor Day. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left. Day's been invaluable today. I don't know if Rob Hersha, got to leave her in now. She scored over half of the points for Defiance. Taylor Day has Sarah O'Day's patience pays off. She has 8. And then a blown tire for Mackenzie Cooper is getting retied, the former Eastern Comet. Greentown's by Kokomo. Here's Tegan Hunt. 3 minutes, 3 seconds to go in the game. Franklin's got a 14-point lead, and that pass a little off between Allen and Cooper. And now Defiance getting in. They were threatening very much in the third. They were threatening early in the fourth.
They haven't been able to crack that 10-point barrier. And Franklin's grown their lead since then over the last couple minutes. Inside, up strong, no! It wouldn't have counted the bucket anyway. But it's a foul on Mackenzie Cooper, her third.
Mackenzie Cooper, her third, team four.
So inbound on the baseline by Franklin. Cooney underneath to O'Day, looking for Kuhn to cut. She didn't, but she does get the ball right side driving. Up she goes, and it doesn't fall, but a foul is called. And that is on Addie Allen, her second. And that puts Defiance into the penalty, so Franklin will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. 2 minutes, 34 seconds to go. For the season, Kuhn just made the free throw, is 71% entering today. She has 16 points, one shy of tying her career high. And she's got it. Any more points for Jordan Kuhn, and it would set a new career high for her. Kuhn, just a very strong performance today. She's got the 17 points. She's 4 for 4 from the free throw line, 3 for 6 from deep, 5 for 10 from the field, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. Solid performance. The two leading actresses in this game both really showed up today in huge numbers. Cooper. Almost stolen by Barnes. Cooper goes through the contact and draws the foul on Jordan Kuhn. Kuhn suckered into that one, freshman. Cooper, the upperclassman and junior, goes back to the free throw line, where she's 3 for 4 today. And she misses the first, but 12-point performance so far, 7 rebounds, 3 steals. Good on the second, 13 for Mackenzie Cooper. Kuhn surveys the landscape. 2 minutes, 2 seconds to go. Almost a steal. Barnes able to rescue it. 2 minutes to go. She traveled. Well, she did multiple things. She stepped out of bounds, but she would have just gone to travel. Either way, it's a turnover. And Defiance has very little time to make a lot of room here. 1:56, timeout taken by Rob Hersha and Defiance. 1:55 to go here in the fourth quarter from the Spurlock Center on the campus of Franklin College. Franklin leads 60-45. Welcome to the final 1:55 of the opening of our doubleheader today. Franklin looking for their first win of the calendar year 2023. They did pick up a technical win against Rose Holman, whose program effectively folded, canceled their basketball season, didn't have enough players. But this will be the first one on the court. They were 0 for 4 besides that. And now they're 90 seconds away from picking up win number 7. Next for Franklin is a road trip. They go to Earlham on Wednesday and Manchester on Saturday. Defiance will go to Mount St. Joseph, the other side of Ohio. There's a foul called on Cooper on the bump. And this will give Jordan Kuhn the chance at a new career high. She's at 17. That was her career high, and any more points would put it over the top. But anyway, Defiance goes to Mount St. Joseph, and there's the new career high for Jordan Kuhn, 18. And then they host Hanover on Saturday. Tough road next couple games for Defiance. Kuhn got them both. 19. New career high for the Evansville native. To Castle High School. O'Day takes a tumble. Friday capitalizes and lays it in. First 2 points of the game for Callista Friday. 60 seconds to go. 62-47 is the advantage for the Grizzlies. Here's Barnes. Breeden. 12 on the shot clock, 45 on the game clock. All the numbers are running. Here's Kuhn, step back Jay, looking for a first 20-point game, won't get it. 36 seconds to go as Friday races up the floor, runs into Kuhn, left back. Everyone kind of paused for a moment. Here's Friday getting the ball back. 26 seconds to go. Nice pirouette, pivot down, no good. Rebound claimed by Taylor Day, who adds another one. She is 1 point shy of 30. She is 29, a new career high by a ton. 15 seconds to go. All Grizzlies now. 12 seconds. The benches won't have the chance to empty. This game is all over. Franklin wins their first win on the floor of calendar year 2023. And the Grizzlies are on top, 62-49, taking down Defiance today. Defiance falls to 6-11. Franklin rises to 7-9. That makes Franklin now 5-5 in the HCAC, which is currently still keeps them at 6th. Defiance falls to 3-8, and we'll see what happens with Earlham later. So that'll do it for us on this leg of the broadcast. The men's game will be coming up at 3 o'clock in a little under a half hour here on Grizz TV, presented by Hubler Automotive Group.